And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. So Phoenix will get the first possession. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And Paul gets it to go. A rarity tonight, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offense through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
Pass to Tucker. Outside Butler. Takes it inside. Outside Robinson. Three-pointer off the mark. Down low. Bridges. Doesn't go for him. The Heat go the other way with it. Right side, Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Is covered by Ayton. Adebayo in the post. He's again. It's Ayton. Adebayo, no good. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Bridges passes to Paul. Ayton, a screen on Robinson. And here's Ayton. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Robinson gets the bucket.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
A capable scorer from all three levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Booker against Robinson. Bridges outside.
That's just hustle by Jimmy Butler. Did not give up on that look. Opponents, they don't get clean looks when he's around.
Out to Lowry. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Robinson against Booker. There's the drive, and Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here they come. Paul for 3. Can't get it to drop. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Butler. Drives to the hoop. And Ayton pulls it down. Robinson against Johnson. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Outside for Booker. Outside Paul. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
Paul's got 5 now.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
Pass to Tucker. Lowry outside. With the drive. Robinson on the wing. From the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Robinson's got his second basket of the game.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. A minute 15 left to play in the first. Outside Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. To the middle. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Miami has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Lowry against Paul. For 3, Robinson. The Suns clear it.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And it's in there.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Lowry against Paul. It's Lowry with a drive. Adebayo, no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Now here's Lowry. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Tucker. Bridges against Butler. Lowry left side. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Booker. Missed it from 7 feet. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Suns ahead, up by 4. We've got more NBA
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Paul passes to Aiden. Back to Paul. Driving inside. Adebayo gets a hand on it.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Miami trailing. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Robinson's got 8 points.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Booker. Right side Paul. Back to Booker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Inside, here's Adebayo. Back to Robinson. The 3 ball. And again, Miami with a triple.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Ball finds Booker. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Paul passes to Bridges. And here's Aiden, pounded by Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Here's Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Stolen by Ayton. Here's the break. Here's Booker. Finished off the break. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
For 3, Robinson. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker goes in to the inside. Johnson passes to Booker. Now Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Now here's Ayton. Hounded by Adebayo. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break Miami. For 3, Robinson. Miami, no good that time either. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. Six to shoot. Here's the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Booker against Robinson. Out to the wing. Open shot by Lowry. They get it back. Outside Tucker. Second chance shot. The Suns clear it. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks.
Miami foul. Kyle Lowry. That's his 5th personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game. Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Pass to Robinson. Let's go with a 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
Nice look there from Kyle Lowry, the Villanova Wildcat.
Paul passes to Johnson. To the paint. And stolen by Adebayo. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And here's Butler outside. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns trailing.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, you take it.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Hero with it. Wing shot on the way. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
18.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Landry Shamet is out there with Aaron Holiday. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Šarić in at the 4. McGee with a double team. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 14. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But internationally, it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
Hero outside. Fires the three. No good that time. And the Suns shooting 40% so far in this one. Left side, Craig. Oh, deflected. McGee passes to Craig. Hangs. McGee's shot is off. The Heat with the lead. Martin takes it in. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Craig to the middle. McGee in the post. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Hero outside. Oladipo on the wing. Nice move. And there's the drive. And Craig pulls it down.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight. The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Here's Vincent. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Martin. Oladipo against Craig. Hero outside. There's the three. From outside the arc. And they force the shot clock violation. Great feed.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
Heat foul. Gabe Vincent. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Shamet. He takes it in. McGee with it. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, BA, I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Chalk up 2 there. And the Heat lead by 1. Here in the second half, this game still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Holiday passes to McGee. Outside Craig. The Suns need to get off a shot. Saric finds Craig. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. 1:33 left to play in the third. Craig against Oladipo. Pass to Martin. Here's Vincent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He drops it from range.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Holiday. Back to Shamet. Pass to Holiday. It's McGee, high post. Now here's Saric. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Miami has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Holiday. Vincent can't hit. And the Suns shooting pretty well at 45%. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
26 seconds left in the third. Pass to Craig. It's Shamet on the wing. Inside. Here's Martin. He's covered by Holiday. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, DA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat out in front. Up 6. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Victor Oladipo, and it's Vincent in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. A line change here for Miami. Some changes for Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Johnson. Puts up a 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Lowry outside. Adebayo with it. He's covered by Ayton. Butler against Bridges. Baseline try. Yes! He nails it! And the Heat lead by 5.
You don't always have to force your way to the rim. That time, Jimmy takes what the defense allows.
Johnson with it. He's against Tucker. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
The trickery of Paul. He's unpredictable. It is what gets defenders to be overly aggressive.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Paul against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Tucker. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. The shot by Butler, no good. The Suns trailing. Butler with a steal. Adebayo up top. Was covered by Ayton. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Robinson against Booker. Back to Robinson. Fires from the wing. For 3, Lowry. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. An open look for Booker. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Tucker. Back to Butler. Fires the 3. The Suns clear it. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Booker, good.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Pass to Tucker. Now Butler. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. And the Heat lead by 4.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Bridges finds Booker. Johnson with it. He's against Tucker. Booker, the pass to Ayton. For 3. Booker can't get it to go.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Tucker drives it in. For 3, Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Left side Paul. Booker with a screen on Lowry. Stolen by Lowry. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Pass to Tucker. Stolen by Booker. Over Lowry. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Outside Robinson. Fires from deep. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Back to Booker. Shot to stop the run. Adebayo grabs the board. And here are the Heat now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Lowry. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
best day. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augert, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the center position. Here's Herter, 5 to shoot. Here's Young, and he uses the glass on the lane. Young's got the first basket of the game for the Hawks.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Now here's Butler. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Young passes to Collins. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Young, no good. It's tipped. Lowry looking around. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Adebayo with a screen on Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Collins finds Young. And he drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Trey Young in this game is playing completely in control and taking advantage of defenders being overly aggressive.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trey Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trey's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Atlanta with the ball, following the 3 by Miami that went in. Young from outside hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 7 points.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Back to Lowry. To the middle. Adebayo passes to Lowry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hunter, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Trey Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Lowry passes to Tucker. Hunter against Butler. Outside for Robinson. That 3 off the mark.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Pass to Capella. And here is Hunter. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
The Heat trail by 4. Here's Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Adebayo with the elbow. Back to Lowry. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Inside. To end the run. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Counted.
Oh, great ball movement there.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Robinson's got 9. Here's Young. He has 7. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young looking around. Outside Collins. Launches it. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 3. The drive by Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
Now Young. Here's Capella. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Hawk.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and give
And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges.
It's a real life momentum. You know,
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body. It shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win. That pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And so in the game for the Hawks,
from Jimmy
at
Butler.
the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Here's Herter. He kicks it to Capella. Young outside. 6 to shoot. Going inside. Collins wide open. He fires. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Now here is Lowry. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can do it. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Here's Tucker. Following the 3 by Atlanta. Back to Adebayo.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Now, here is Robinson. 9 points in the game so far.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now they say great offense beats great defense. Brett, that never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Now, here is Young. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? No coverage that time. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Atlanta's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Young against Lowry. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. To the left side wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Herter. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Robinson for 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at them just a bit.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And here's Lowry. Following the 3-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Atlanta.
44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Herter. 3-pointer. A putback, and it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Adebayo. Latrey. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Kyle Lowry.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Now, here is Young. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Here's Wright. Gallinari outside. A 3-ball. The kick out to Wright. It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the Miami Heat. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Oladipo is out there with Martin. Then it's Vincent. Then it's Tyler Hero. Now here's Wright. Out to Gallinari. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
And here is Hero. Passes it to Vincent. Martin with a screen on Wright. Vincent misses.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Wright throws it down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Now, Hero. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Into the lane. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 7. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Fires the three. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Hero. Good saving. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The Heat trail by 9. And Oladipo, here we go. And it's sent back by Okongwu. For Miami, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one at the line is good. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Now here's Martin. No points in the game yet for him.
And the defender all over him.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And so Martin nails both of them. And so it's Atlanta with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Bogdanovich dishes to Wright. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's deflected. Martin with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Oladipo shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 2nd personal
Aggressive Oladipo forcing the issue on the drive there.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. Oladipo hits them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's Wright. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here are the Heat now. They trail by 6. 1:52 left in the 3rd. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bogdanovich has got his first basket of the night.
That's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Vincent misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
2nd team foul.
.121 left here in the 3rd quarter. Luwawu, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Luwawu. Hawks passing it around. Right for 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Martin finds Oladipo. Bangs home the trifecta. Oladipo's got 6 points.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
And it's Wright missing.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Out to the wing. Here's Vincent. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Hawks leading by 3. 26 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Wright, the pass to Luwawu. Back to Wright. Takes the 3. No good that time.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Oladipo outside. Hero from long range. Unable to get that one. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's Atlanta. They're up by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the court for Atlanta, and the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Outside Robinson. Outside Lowry. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here is Young. Robinson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Young from outside.
And the D has made some adjustments since halftime, and as a result, they're denying a lot of those easy looks that they gave up in the first.
Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. Here's Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Tucker's got the game tied up here for Miami.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
Now, here's Collins. Back to Young. Over Lowry, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Tucker the pass to Butler. Driving in. Robinson for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Young with the ball. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. From deep 3-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Lowry dishes to Robinson. Kicks it to Butler. Fires for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hunter on the wing, guarded by Tucker. Here's Young, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Miami called for the foul.
Young, not a guy, especially as a scorer, that you want to put at the free throw line for free points and confidence.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish we could see why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Butler finds Lowry. There's the triple. That one doesn't go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead early. three, Hunter. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Well, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
The Heat trail by 3. Here's Lowry. Here's the pass to Butler. That ball's nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Young outside. Takes a 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taking 9 shots to get those 5.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
The Hawks leading by 3, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Here's Young. 1:02 left here in the 4th quarter. Six on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing.
Atlanta foul. Pete Capella. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
It's the first, and that brings them within 2. Both free throws good from Tucker. Here's Young. The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kevin.
He dishes it to Collins. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Now the Heat with it. Outside Butler. He kicks it to Tucker. Now Lowry. Back to Tucker. Heat moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Miami needs to get a shot off.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
It's easy to see why so many people have been so high on DeAndre Hunter. You look at that build, at that forward position, and that kind of work ethic. Sky's the limit.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Heat Dancers.
Robinson for 3. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're watching two highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's: commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. And stolen by Adebayo.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Here's Tucker. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Team foul.
Outside Robinson. From deep. He buries it from 3.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint. Obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Now here's Tucker. Clock at 6. Back to Robinson. Takes a 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Just over a minute and a half in. Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Bogdanovic. Beyond the arc. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Jacks up a 3. And it's Mitchell. The miss. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Outside Butler. Outside Robinson. There's the triple. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And here's Butler. Outside Robinson. Outside for Butler. Robinson into the lane. Pass to Lowry. Outside Tucker. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Miami, no good that time either.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Utah's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Outside Conley. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Now here's Gobert. Back to Bogdanovic. Down low. Here's Gobert. Over Adebayo. The shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's Robinson. Lowry outside. Now here's Adebayo. Defended by Gobert. Adebayo passes to Lowry. And here's Butler outside. The Heat rebound. Pass to Adebayo. Butler with the ball. Adebayo, a screen on Conley. And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, that's the level of tenacity that Jimmy Butler brings to the game. Finishes through contact as well as anyone, maybe short of LeBron James.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
The three from Mitchell. And it's Miami with a rebound. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
The first free throw is good.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Mitchell to stop the run. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Lowry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From deep, lets it fly. Robinson can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Jazz with possession here. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Mitchell against Robinson. Here's Bogdanovich. Adebayo gets a hand on it.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat.
Knocks down the long J.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Robinson to the inside, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, the Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while. Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. So it's Miami now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Back to Tucker. The 3. Offensive board. Outside for Butler. Lowry outside. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Robinson. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Outside Conley. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Conley's got 5 points.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Pass to Tucker. Outside Butler. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Robinson can't hit.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's Lowry. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Number 4.
A minute 22 left in the second period. Lowry against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Robinson. To the paint. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Mitchell. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the game.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Outside Butler. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Robinson passes to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Miami, no good that time either. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
So Miami ends up going with a new group.
And they can run out the clock here, so no need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Outside Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 4-point Utah lead.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Utah's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. So the Utah 5 right now. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Rudy Gay out there with Eric Paschall. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Whiteside in at the center, locking down the middle. Clarkson attacking. It's blocked. Oladipo on the wing, defended by Gay. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
To the middle. Out to Oladipo. The 3. And Paschall secures it.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor. The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Poke loose. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And Hero solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Here's Vincent. 4 on the clock. Hero for 3.
Clarkson using his combination of size and speed to affect the shot. That's really good defense.
Outside Paschall. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Shoots over Hero. The shot by Alexander-Walker, no good. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now Oladipo, defended by Gay. Back to Oladipo. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Gay outside. Outside Pascal. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Gay. Over Oladipo. And it's Gay with the miss. And he commits the intentional foul.
Hassan Whiteside. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Jazz on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Now here's Clarkson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pascal passes to Gay. Deflected!
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Count that one.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out brings it.
For Utah, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Outside Pascal. Back to Alexander Walker. Pascal inside. He's against Martin. Nice shot by Pascal.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Miami trailing. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. They set the pick. Hero, no good. The Jazz have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Whiteside. Gay outside. Here's Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. To the right side. Here's Whiteside. Rebound by the Heat. Hero outside. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. So Utah ends up going with a new group. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Pass to Martin. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Hero with the bucket.
Well, Oladipo is as good a combination guard as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Now Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen away. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Jazz.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the...
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish.
Fourth quarter. Get out of your seat. Let's get
And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 3. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Butler. Here's the break. The finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. Boy, he is known to pick a pocket or two.
It's Adebayo, high post. Back to Lowry. The 3 is up. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Over to the left wing. Throws it up high. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And so it's Utah with it. It's a 5-point game. From deep, Conley. And it's Gobert penetrating. Here's O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanović. Paddles through traffic and lays it in. Now it's a 7-point Utah lead. Lowry against Conley. Inside, Tucker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Tucker's got his first basket.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And here's Bogdanović. Back to Conley. Launches a 3. No good. And Miami the other way now. Back to Lowry. With the 10-footer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Back to Tucker. Wide open. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Bogdanović. Lets it go from the wing. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Assisted by
Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, at 6'8". Bojan Bogdanović is very comfortable in close.
Now here's Lowry from downtown. Again, the Heat misses.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Left side, Mitchell. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Bogdanović. Back to O'Neal. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanović showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
For 3, Lowry. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
To the middle. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Conley from deep 3-point range. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And then Bogdanović with the dunk.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Jazz.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass. Well, he showed right there, this guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Conley with the ball, picked up by Lowry. Fires it from 18. Good as the jump shot falls.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Conley passes to Bogdanović. And so it's Utah with the W.
take it away. He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks.
Here we go.
And it's the Suns to start out. So the opening lineup for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Now here's Booker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. From deep. Not going to go that time. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Paul with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Passes it to Bridges. Stolen by Tucker. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. That shot missing. Bridges with some nice defense. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. He takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Over to the wing and taken away by Johnson. Pushing it up. Back to Booker. Deflects the pass. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Lowry. It's good.
Fearless play by Kyle, pushing past the contact to get his shot.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Paul with the ball. Johnson outside. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. So the wing on the left. It's up a 3. The rebound by Johnson. Down low. Bridges passes to Ayton. Paul dishes to Ayton. Stolen by Robinson. To the paint and taken away by Johnson. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
With the step back. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Robinson, that's good.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the 3 off target. The Heat trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Butler. Back to Tucker. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Booker outside. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, leading here early, but turnovers have got to be a concern.
The Heat have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry passes to Tucker. Butler on the way. The 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker in the post. Robinson on him. And here is Bridges with 3. Booker. Robinson for 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the 3-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in 3-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
And Phoenix pushing it up now, and Ayton throws it down.
He just looks so fluid in the open floor. I love how Ayton runs to the right spot in these situations.
Lowry passes to Tucker. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Outside Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Ball finds Ayton. Back to Bridges. It's stolen by Lowry. Right side Robinson from outside the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Outside for Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Johnson dishes to Booker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Imagine Butler on a team other than Miami. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Tucker. Now here's Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Robinson. Shoots the 3. Robinson missing again. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Kicks it out to Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Lets it go with the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
3-point field goal.
Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight. Paul against Lowry. And Booker kicks to Johnson. Back to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Butler with the steal. Puts it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Assist goes to
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Booker outside from downtown. No good on the shot. And Miami the other way now. Robinson for three. And the Heat, another three.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Paul passes to Johnson. Booker with no one around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Booker's got 11 here in this quarter alone. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. In the corner, it's Robinson. The three. Bridges with the board. On the wing, Booker launches a three. Another three for Phoenix.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the four. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The Heat with the lead. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Booker in the post. He's guarded by Adebayo. Lock at 6. Ayton wide open. And it's keeping it alive with a new 14. Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good with the triple.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Bridges shot. Good.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Double team on Adebayo. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Robinson's got 17 now. The Suns trailing. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
Paul with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Johnson can't hit. Paul with the steal. And he lays it straight in. Paul's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book. Paul
against Lowry. Outside Butler, and Tucker has it in the corner. And the Heat, another three.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Holiday surveying the floor.
2 minutes remaining.
And Greg has it in the corner. Back to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's McGee. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
The Heat leading by 3. Here's Hero. Spins. Oladipo outside. And the Heat, another 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Outside Holiday. Outside Crowder. He kicks it to McGee. Rebound by the Heat. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Crowder. Back to Shamet. McGee is screen on Martin. Inside. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Now Hero. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Martin. Oladipo outside. And it's off from three-point range. Suns trail by 4. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Shamet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You love Shamet's court awareness. Presents himself where he can catch and fire without hesitation.
Hero passes to Vincent. For the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Heat lead by 4.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react. But
the third quarter comes to a close. Miami ahead, up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee, Jake Crowder out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Holiday in at the point guard. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Lowry. Butler in the corner from past the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. 4-point game. And it's Butler missing.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
No good from Booker.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Robinson. Lowry passes to Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. Tucker. Again, the miss by the Heat. Suns trail by 4. Down low. Kicks it out to Johnson. buries it from three-point range.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Lowry with the ball. It's Robinson, high post. Passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moments.
Ball against Lowry. Kicks it out to Johnson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his fourth assist in this one. He'd have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Adebayo with the screen on Bridges. Butler with the ball. Bridges covering. Butler dishes to Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. Outside Lowry. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And stolen by Butler. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Paul surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Johnson. Booker left side. Paul outside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler against Johnson. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 3. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Just 4 to shoot. No good from Booker. The Heat leading by 3. Tucker the pass to Robinson. Back to Tucker. And here's Lowry. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Suns. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Booker outside. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Lowry finds Tucker. Butler against Bridges. Outside Robinson. Fires the 3. Trifecta!
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Bridges outside. It's stolen by Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. From deep. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Butler with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game.
That's the end of the game.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.
Thank you for
that'll wrap it up, folks. Cool.
All right, Alec, good stuff there. Makes a good point.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the 3. Young, the pass to Collins. 6 to shoot. Here he goes. The Hawks need to get one up here. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Miami with a rebound. And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Stolen by Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And he lobs it up. And finished off by Adebayo.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there. Vertical. Good hands. And the big throwdown.
Now here's Capella. Young from long range. Tipped. Outside Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Here's Lowry. Takes the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Now Capella. Back to Young. Driving to the basket. And he banks in the layup.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. And the Heat, another 3.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Outside Herter from behind the arc. And Tucker pulls it down. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Spins. Robinson finds Adebayo. The 3 is up. Robinson can't hit. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown to the paint. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Hunter against Butler. Tries the spin move. For 3, Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Lowry's got 6.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Young against Lowry. 3-pointer. Young can't hit.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Spins. Outside Butler. Back to Robinson. 4-3. Atlanta with a rebound. Here's Herter. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herter with another catch-and-shoot basket.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Butler. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 5.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
.40 seconds left to play in the first. Young, the pass to Capella. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Adebayo finds Robinson. Clock at 6. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Young. Launches a 3. He can't hit that time. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
That one is off. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Miami Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancing. And your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Collins at 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Hawks trailing. Outside Herder. Back to Young. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan's. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Butler. And here's Robinson. For 3, Lowry drains the triple. Lowry's got 9 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. And here's Hunter. Butler covering. Here they come with numbers in transition. This one for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
We love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Young on the attack. Can't cash it in from close range.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
Here's Tucker. And too long on the shot. You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brett, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going, so he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Right side, Robinson. Here's Adebayo. For 3, Lowry. And again, Miami with a triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Outside Hunter. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Capella. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Steps back. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now here's Butler.
2 minutes.
Over Hunter. The shot by Butler, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. The guy is a talent.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Lowry. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Collins outside. Outside Young. Screen by Capella. Atlanta again missing. And without Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Left side, Herter. It's good from about 19 feet. Herter's got 7.
Hard to stop with how quick Herter is able to rise.
Pass to Tucker. It's Lowry with a drive. Outside Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hunter. Capella with it. Outside Young. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, how about that? Getting better and better from distance. John Collins with a nice shot there.
And so it's the Miami Heat ending the quarter up 10. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Victor Oladipo, and it's Hero in a shooting guard.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. And it's Martin with the rebound. Miami has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Hero for 3. The shot off that time.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Right with the ball. Here's Okongwu. Picked up by Okongwu. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Pass to Vincent. Back to Hero. There's the triple. Luwawu-Cabarrot with the rebound. The Hawks shooting a solid 47%. Deflects the pass. Now Bogdanovich. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Got a hand on it. Here's Vincent. And he drives in to the inside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Hawks. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Right outside. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Inside. And he dumps it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Puts up a three. Atlanta again missing.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero, and still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Out to the right wing. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes. Gallinari's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. 6 to shoot, and it's Oladipo off the drive. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
You got to get in front of Oladipo, or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. I mean, really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Pass to Martin from 11 feet away. The rebound by the Hawks. 58 seconds left in the third. And here's Wright from the arc. And Hero grabs the board. Miami's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. From deep. Now here's Oladipo. Guarded closely. Oladipo on the wing. Shoots over Gallinari, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Well, good work from Gallo there. You forget sometimes at 6'10" that he can come up with those kind of defensive plays.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Young against Lowry, looking to end this cold spell. No good there.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Outside Robinson, over Herter. Hunter with the rebound. And now the Hawks on the break. He got it up. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat out in front.
All right, look who's coming up to the board. Come on, get loud.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. To the paint. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, project in 2014. And 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Young against Lowry. Outside Herter. Collins with a screen on Robinson. Outside Young. Back to Herter. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
More and more showing his well-rounded offensive game. That's Herter in his comfort zone.
Outside Butler. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And that's a foul called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. Lowry against Young. Pass to Butler. It's stolen by Hunter.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Atlanta has possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Lowry against Young. Clock at 6. From outside the arc, sinks the tray.
I mean, how do you stop a guy like that? Defensively, you want to protect the rim. He's so far away as Trae Young from the bucket.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Down low. Stolen by Capella. Collins with it. Now guarded by Butler. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Herder gets the bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here's Tucker. Back to Lowry. Driving in. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Pass to Capella. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Up top, Young. He's guarded by Lowry. Young can't hit.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Young against Lowry. Left side, Young. And the layup is good off the glass.
But you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Lowry finds Robinson. Outside Butler. No good from outside. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. The 3. And there's Hunter on the assist from Young. Now just a 2-point Miami lead.
Well, the footwork for Hunter there was really solid, able to catch and shoot.
Lowry, the pass to Butler from behind the arc. That shot missing, and it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. To the middle, and stolen by Adebayo. Butler passes to Adebayo. Over Collins. Adebayo, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
To the left wing. And here's Collins for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Stolen by Lowry. And they go to the intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. Team third.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad, Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And so off the tip, it's Utah. So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And stolen by Butler. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go. All the way if he can. Poked away. Fires from 18. Can't hit that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Conley the pass to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Butler against Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And here we go. It's Butler. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. And Doors, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Shots good by Butler.
See, Jimmy Butler is able to move with a certain level of force coming off the screen, and because he does, he gets the separation he needs.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Bogdanovich looking around. Conley against Adebayo. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's O'Neal. And it's Miami with the rebound. And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA. I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Outside Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Conley dishes to Gobert. 6 to shoot. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And we'll see Bam Adebayo go to the line here. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
How about during his third season, Bam Adebayo took the leap, named an all-star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
Make some noise.
Here's Conley, and the pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Tucker. Another miss by Utah.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Pass to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Driving the lane. This is it to Adebayo. Over Gobert. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Jazz trail by 9. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Butler against O'Neal. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. To the paint. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
O'Neal against Butler. There's the drive. Can't cash in from close range. Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Gobert. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
Confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Robinson. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat leading by 5. Butler goes in and slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
Lowry against Conley. He kicks to Mitchell. To the middle. Stolen by Tucker. Robinson against Mitchell. A pass to Butler. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Outside Robinson. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Pass to Bogdanovich. This is to O'Neal. Here's the 3. And stolen by Kyle Lowry.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
This one for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built. And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. 1 turnover right after the other.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Outside for Robinson. Drills it from outside. Robinson's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Mr. Gobert. It's stolen by Adebayo. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Butler kicks it to Tucker. Steps back. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. And the Heat call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but, Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
And he's good on the second. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Lowry finds Hero.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
From deep. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Mitchell wide open. No good on the 3. Miami leading by 18. Right side Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Sinks the triple.
Jimmy
Butler's got 11 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Conley's shot is off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Conley with it. Lowry picks him up. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
52 seconds left to play in the first half. Hero passes to Tucker. Butler against O'Neal. Lowry kicks to Hero. Now a timeout called by Miami. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. So you have to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Robinson's checked in for the Heat.
Your chance dancer.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. For 3, good on the triple.
Duncan
Robinson's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Miami.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. Now, this guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
Shots good from Butler.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Conley with it. Just 3 on the clock. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Can't you just sit down in the stance and
9.
Thank you, David. And whoops.
37.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. They've got Martin, Tyler Hero out there with Vincent. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Here's Alexander Walker. To the wing right side. The shot missing. And the Heat shooting well, 50% from the floor. Hero from long range. Utah with the rebound. Gay right side. Down low. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And Gay, such a terrific athlete, outstanding at rising up and just bringing the hammer.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Hero. Lets the three fly. Miami no good on that time either. Jazz shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. It's tipped. Stolen by Martin. Now Hero. 8 points for him. The pass to Vincent. Back to Hero. No good. The Jazz go the other way with it.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
To the paint. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA thanks. Here's Alexander Walker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Jazz passing it around. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Vincent the pass to Hero. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And Pascal pulls it down.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Gay scanning the floor. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Oladipo goes in. Pass to Hero. Fires from deep. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Hero kicks to Oladipo. Driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass. Oladipo's got his first points of the night.
The speed of Victor Oladipo is mind-boggling. This guy gets to the cup with ease.
Pass to Pascal. And the 3-ball is good.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Martin wide open. He fires. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pascal, the pass to Whiteside. Inside, 6 to shoot. Passes it to Vincent. Now, Hero From deep three-point range, and it's Gay with the rebound. From past the arc. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Mitchell looking it over. To the inside. Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling and taking what he sees in pick and roll.
And here's Oladipo. Here's Vincent. The pass to Hero. Here's Vincent from downtown. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Inside, out to Conley. It's stolen by Lowry. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Outside, Robinson. He dishes it to Tucker. Here's the 3. And it's Robinson that time on the assist from Tucker. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Heat.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Mitchell with it. Over Robinson.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Tucker finds Robinson. Fires from the corner. Good. He hits the jump shot. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. There's the dish to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich goes in. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Lowry for 3. Here's Butler. Down low. Butler on the wing. Outside Robinson. There's the 3. Here's Adebayo. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Deep 2 from Robinson. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. The Jazz have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Gobert with a screen on Butler. Back to Conley. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Miami.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Butler.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Yep, that one goes.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Robinson for three, drains the three-pointer.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Robinson against Mitchell. From deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Miami ball.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Thank you for